What is going on, you quality lot? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Zerv video, and today he is located in the bottom of the tower. So let's go and see what this beast has got for us. Hopefully some good loot, and yeah, sweet, okay. Alright, I see some decent stuff, a couple of decent bits, okay, not too bad. So we got Plasma Drive, Emerald Coil, and now on to the exotics, I guess. So we've got a Legacy Engram for boots. You don't want to pick them up. Pretty much pointless now, Legacy Engrams, unless you haven't got any of the old gear. But if you go for a Legacy Engram, I would suggest going for the weapon ones. Now on to the helmets for the Titan. So we've got the looking exotics in the game. So you got Bathed in Light. Blessing of Light and Weapons of Light last longer. It's actually really good for the Defender Titan, but it's very situational. You only want to use this in things such as raids and harder level strikes and nightfalls. Not too good in PvP because you can just get killed by golden guns, all of that stuff. And in my opinion, it's more of a PvE based perk. So you've got increased strength, increased intellect, heavy lifting, ashes to assets, and infusion. So not bad perks for this. Now on to the Warlock, or no, the Hunter. So we've got the Graviton Forfeit. So this one actually grants you Shade Step. The only problem with this is you do have to be using the Void class for this. It would be nice if you could be a gunslinger and actually get this perk, but unfortunately it does not work like that. But it's very, very good because it allows you to use a different perk instead of Shade Step and still obtain the Shade Step perk. So pretty cool. You get increased intellect, increased strength, heavy lifting, inverse shadow, and infusion. So actually a very good role as well as a very good exotic. I'd highly recommend picking that up if you guys have not already. Now on to the Warlock. So we've got the Claws of Ahamkara. So gain an additional melee. Now if you guys like meleeing, honestly, if a Warlock does not like meleeing, there's something wrong with your Warlock. But this is a perfect exotic for PvE if you do like using your melees and your nades, because I believe that is what a Warlock is made for. It's made for magic in that sense, so I'd say hitting and grenades come pretty close. So gain an additional melee charge for all Warlock charged melees, really, really good. Increased discipline, increased strength, impact induction, snap discharge, pulse rifle loader, and shotgun loader. So not too bad. But yeah, if you guys do like using your melee, such as your Storm Trance, well, your Storm one, your Arc one, I'd highly recommend picking this up because it can be absolutely deadly having an additional melee charge. So very, very awesome indeed. And now on to the weapon. We've got the Zhalo Supercell. If you haven't got this already, pick it up. It's possibly one of the best exotic primary weapons for PvE in the game, purely because it's got arc damage. No other primary has, or no primary up to date has a certain damage. So having arc damage is pretty helpful in the respects of playing PvE. So CQB ballistics, smart drift control and aggressive ballistics, persistent. This weapon grows more accurate the longer it's fired. Hammer forged, rifled barrel, braced frame, and then bolts from the blue. Double kills with this weapon charge a small amount of super energy and return ammo to the magazine. And then Zhalo Supercell. Arc projectiles have the chance to chain lightning when enemies are close together. So it does work pretty well in PvP as well, sorry. But it would just be very situational. You need to be shooting when there's a load of enemies together. Apart from that, this is a PvE beast and I'd highly recommend picking that up. So going over all of this again, guys. Pick up the Glass House if you do enjoy using a Defender Titan in PvE. Maybe if you want to help your team out in a raid or a nightfall strike. So then next, the Graviton Forfeit. Highly recommend if you guys are using the Void Hunter class and want to try using Shade Step as well as another perk. It's pretty well done and it works well. Then the Claws of Ahamkara, like I said, if you guys like melees, highly recommend picking that up as a Warlock. And then for the Zhalo, definitely pick that up. 100%. I don't care what you guys think. Get it now. And that's pretty much it for the video. Peace out. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. And let's try and smash 50 likes. As always, I hope you enjoyed. And I can't wait to see you in the next one.